at this point regarding the London fire, I think everyone thinks that there's something going on that they're not telling us. But here's where people are divided. Some people believe that more people died and they're just trying to cover up their negligence. And others believe that this was completely manufactured and the only thing real was the actual fire and no one actually died. I believe that no one actually died. Now, why do I say that? Well, because I haven't seen any footage of anyone jumping out of windows or anything that they're claiming, and no bodies or anything of that nature, but it goes further than that. So this is what is being put out by the Metro. It says police received 400 calls reporting missing people following Grenfell Tower fire. Okay, now keep in mind, the news is completely fake. And then it says he downplayed the figures, saying it added up to more people than actually lived in the block. One person was reported missing 46 times, he added. And so they're trying to plant this seed that, that he's downplaying it. And the average person that doesn't know how to evaluate or read the news, and they just soak it all up, they're thinking, okay, obviously a lot more people died, and this is an entire cover-up, right? So that's the way I'm seeing this. Now, according to the Mirror, a mom who broadcasts Facebook Live from inside Grenfell Tower Inferno is still missing with her daughter. So this lady, she had some kids, and she actually broadcasted a Facebook Live video. Started at like 1:48. She also put out a Snapchat and things like that. Now, this was very suspicious. Number one, okay, you don't do that during this type of crisis. You wet some towels, put them around your face and your kids' faces, and you get the fuck out, okay? So that's why it was suspicious. But get this. It says here, towards the end of the footage, which lasts 6 minutes and 33 seconds, the people film over a balcony. And any truther out there knows these things are coded, okay? And that I don't believe is a coincidence. So I believe that, video is in fact manufactured and fabricated as well. I'll share that in the link. Another thing here, it says, Facebook faces backlash over safety check activation. And, they always have the safety activation now during all these false flag hoaxes. And so I actually looked this up to think, okay, well, this is the one time where, we can actually see this thing and maybe debunk the fact that, no one was around, no one died and everyone checked in type of thing. But of course, it says, the Facebook safety check, is been turned off. They received, backlash because, different tweets came out saying that, they live 7 miles away and they don't know why they're receiving these messages and things like that. So this was completely pointless, but had it not been, this actually would have worked for this one event to prove just how full of shit this event is. Now, there was a few different people you could see in the windows when they were making this production. And this guy, he was rescued, not just because the news is saying it, but I actually have the photo, which I'll share in a second, to verify that he was rescued. And another one of the ladies also made it out. And so you can see how they manufacture this entire thing. We obviously know they use crisis actors. But, you have to also just think of the story itself. I mean, there's a fire, 200 firefighters arrive, and they can't, at least put out the fire in the stairwell to evacuate it and get these people. I mean, 200 firefighters, they can go around knocking on every single door and pulling people out. What I think actually happened was they may have set small fire. Some fire alarms did go off. You can even hear it in the video. You can watch it in the link. And I think they evacuated the place, and then they went in and then, set up their scene, started more fires, and created this entire event. They blocked off the surrounding areas where people couldn't film, and the entire thing was 100% manufactured. And then we saw all the crisis actors and fake witnesses, and the stories they told were just absolutely ridiculous. And that's how they pulled this entire scam off.